Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, like I showed previously, Spider-Man 4 had a storyboard and everything, but it turns out that that's not the only storyboard that was actually released to us. Technically, we got something that was leaked. I didn't want to put it with the other one because this one was actually given to us in September 2011. 2011. The weird part is that, well, the messed up part is that I didn't really know how to actually do what I can do now. So I wasn't able to actually find it back then. But now to find it, it brings into new meaning of, wow, what Spider-Man 4 would have brought us. So far, if you watched the previous video, you already know Mysterio would have been involved, but he would have just had a gag role. Vulture would have been the head bad guy. Black Cat would be featured somewhere. We don't really know. Maybe she would have been featured in Spider-Man 4, but she doesn't turn to the Black Cat until the next movie because he was hoping for a two-parter. So maybe she would become Black Cat, or maybe because Vulture was too much for him, he needs someone else. Thus, Black Cat was actually being very useful. Anyways, let's talk about what is the topic at hand. So, as you can see, we basically have Peter, who actually is in his usual place, his apartment. And he was walking to his apartment when he found a letter on his door. And it turns out the letter says that this building has been condemned and he's been evicted. Yeah. So after all those years, so let's see, I would say 6 years, 8 years, he is getting evicted because the freaking building is condemned. Wow. We might actually see Ditkovich, but I'm not sure. All I know is that the girl that was playing his daughter actually will be seen in this scene as well. So yeah, as you can see, there she is. It's just a bittersweet farewell. And well, Spider-Man, Peter Parker, has to look for a new place to live. It's crazy. It is very, very crazy. So he was thinking about maybe going to Aunt May's or maybe going to MJ's. He has no idea where he's going to go. So this new movie actually will bring a new meaning to what happens with Spider-Man. Unlike previously where it was like he was living in Aunt May's house, then he decided a room with Harry. Then after that, he found his own apartment. And then he was still in that apartment. And now you have him where he's evicted, which actually brings a new story, a new thing that he has to do. So he has to deal with many things. He has to deal with Vulture, has to deal with Black Cat, has to deal with his relationship with MJ, which you have no real idea how good or bad it is. Harry's gone, so you don't have to deal with that anymore. But I don't think that really was the real plan. But thanks to Spider-Man 3, the one that we got, Harry's gone. That's crazy. It's like if Harry was still alive, maybe he would actually live with Harry for a little bit. That would be kind of crazy. Especially the fact that Harry knows that he's Spider-Man now, so it would be kind of interesting. And maybe Spider-Man would get souped up a little bit. Who knows? Of course, one other thing that I have to show is the fact of, here is one thing of Spider-Man in this nice little thing. Who knows? Maybe this was the poster that would come for Spider-Man 4. Not sure. And we do have the thing that they're saying, well, every single movie, we changed his costume. So we're going to change it even more. So now it looks more homemade. So that was their plan. Anyways, what do you guys think about that? He actually has to now look for a new home because he's been evicted due to the building being condemned. I'm going to whip out. Tell me what you guys think about this. Peace.